gosh, that is one friggin' tall volcano. I wonder how high it is. For science! Welcome to the Tyrian Society of Science, the show where we uncover the secrets of Tyria using the scientific method and math. Today's episode: how high is the Titan's throat? First of all, you might wonder what exactly is the Titan's throat. If you do not pay attention to all the points of interest, you might not have heard of this place. But to bring you up to speed, it is this crystal-looking thingamajig in Draconis Mons. It is where you fight Balthazar and his hounds, and where his epic stare-off versus Primordus is happening. Do something! If you have played that story, you know there is one huge drop to get to the magma chamber where the fight takes place. Well, today I want to calculate just how huge a drop it actually is. Luckily, there's an easy method to calculating the height of an object using the free-falling time. Any free-falling object experiences acceleration due to gravity, meaning they get faster the longer they fall. The speed of a free-falling object is proportional to the time the object has been falling, with the acceleration of gravity being the constant of proportionality. Since speed is the derivative of distance, we can simply solve the equation for infinitesimal distance, integrate both sides of the equation to get rid of said infinitesimals, and thereby getting an equation that tells us the traveled distance by inserting the free-falling time. Whoa! You just witnessed, and survived, an example of the separation of variables, a method of solving differential equations. If you're still with me, here, have an imaginary kumquat as reward. According to this formula, all we need to do to calculate the height of the Titan's throat is measuring the time it takes for an object to fall from the top of the volcano all the way down to the magma chamber. In real life, one could do this by throwing a small object, like a coin or a ball, from the top of the point of interest and measuring its free-falling time. In-game, we do not have the luxury of being able to throw objects whenever we want. Thus, our characters will have to stand in for that. Wait, what? That wasn't part of the plan. I thought I had to deliver background footage of me running around and fighting stuff for your amateur video. And now you want me to jump off the edge? Pretty much, indeed. Plans change, and unlike myself, you don't die from jumping into a volcano. Now hurry up, I don't have all day. Stupid players think they can do whatever they want. Video game characters have rights too, you know! No you don't. And now please comply. For science? No. Okay. For science. But you owe me. I always do, Zask. I always do. Now, I'm totally aware of the possibility that Tyria's acceleration of gravity probably is not the same as the one here on Earth. But Tyria is an Earth-inspired world and therefore has similar physics to our real world. So, for now let's just assume they were the same and see where that assumption gets us. I tested this by calculating the heights of a few more realistic objects in Tyria. A 3-story house in Lakeside Bazaar would be about 10 meters high. The Vizier's Tower in Straits of Devastation about 100 meters. And Phoenix Roost, the lighthouse in Lion's Arch, would be about 300 meters high. Or 32, 320, and 960 feet respectively. Those are surprisingly realistic numbers. The only outlier is Phoenix Roost, which would be about 2.5 times the size of the world's largest lighthouse, the Jeddah Light in Saudi Arabia, at about 133 meters, but would still be dwarfed by the world's largest building, being the Burj Khalifa in Dubai at 828 meters. So I am willing to suspend my disbelief and claim that Phoenix Roost is just an extraordinarily tall lighthouse. Thereby, the assumption of Tyria's acceleration of gravity being the same as in our real world seems at least accurate enough for the purpose of this video. It seems Zask has finished measuring the free-falling time. He fell for 57.34 seconds. Inserting that into our formula gets us a height of 32,878 meters or 105,212 feet. With a calculated margin of error of at least 6,575 meters or 21,040 feet. For the uncertainty of Tyria's acceleration of gravity. Thanks for ruining the mood, Zask. You're welcome. Now, that number seems really high. But remember, we calculated the distance from the top of the volcano to its underground magma chamber. So, let's compare our number to real-life examples before we judge it too harshly. Some of the world's shallowest magma chambers below Hawaii are about 4,000 meters below the surface. The magma chambers below Iceland are about 20,000 meters below the surface. And as recent as 2015, scientists found a magma chamber below Mount St. Helens that is about 40,000 meters below the surface. When compared to these numbers, the total height of 32,000 meters for the entire volcanic throat, with an unknown ratio of above and underground, seems plausible. And now, it's your turn. If you're even vaguely interested in the concept of this channel, I would like you to try out this method on other Tyrian landmarks. The Arm of Abaddon, Mount Maelstrom, the Falls, or whatever other site you might be interested in. Post in the comment section below the landmark you checked, the time you measured, and the height you calculated. In a follow-up video, I will call out all the viewers who have collected data. Together, we can get a sense of scale for the world we play in. But that's all for now. Until next time, on the Tyrian Society of Science.